És összehoztak itt Fecon 2, aztán csapassuk tovább a Hogwarts Legacy-t.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Tegnap ugye ott vagytok abba. Be kell lenni az egyik ilyen goblin bányába. Na nézzük csak.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Na ja.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Nagyszerű.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Megint nem ilyen hülye puzzle-ös lesz. Na de. Akkor még elmaradt valami egy láda. Mindegy, majd meg lesz, hogy is.
The door is looking at us.
Igen.
Get good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Olyan, mint a láda.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had
Revelio.
Na ja.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive
Yeah.
workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
Most vannak termék kéne megtalálni.
We're inside a real goblin mine.
Most a sok a pályán.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is altogether.
I'll meet you. Need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Jön kérlek.
I'll get us through his safety, I'll meet. You have my word.
Megint van egy ilyen hülye ajtó.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio.
Ott vagy egy legendás láda kéne.
Revelio.
Alá van gyújtva pedig.
Accio. Accio.
Na, ezek csak.
Revelio.
Ezt kérdezőt kell meggyőzni.
Accio.
Ha mondom.
Revelio.
De van egy-két normális láda is, ami kell nekünk.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Itt vannak a velemik fölöttünk.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Ne. Csó. Sajnáltam, sokan vannak.
A schematic? They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Innen jöttünk. Remélem.
Revelio.
Fascinating. The gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. Revelio. Flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Jó, valamit építenek. De vajon mit? Akkor most erre.
Someone's here. Barbara Boy's coming back this way. I will not cry. I will. I will.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio.
Ott van fent az egyik játszott.
Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers the remote cells. I suspect it must.
Nagyszerű.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Vagy nem láttam. Nem tudom, hogy szükségem lenne most arra már.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
Én csak tudod tápolni magunkat. Annyira nagyot nem sebeznek ezek szerencsére. Az szép volt.
That should be the last of them I'll eat.
Azt mondom, vagyunk ilyen pociból. Akkor is. Megint van egy szemes láda is. Szemes láda van, szemes ajtó. Nézzük csak. És ezt teszek közelbe a másik láda. Ez egy drift akar lenni?
Revelio.
Az.
I think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Revelio.
Lehet, hogy aztán erre később kell jönni. Nekem kéne az a másik láda, ami...
Aloha Mora.
Aloha ezzelről van lezárva.
Revelio.
Még az itt van. Ugyanakkor erre mi van? Szerintem itt már jártunk, nem?
Revelio.
Hogy rohadjál meg. Annyira nem vészes a dolog, gyakorlatilag visszajöttünk ide a pálya elejére. Tudjuk, hogy honnan kell akkor majd kimenni. Igazából hál' Istennek csak át kell szaladni most már rajta. Ellenség hátra nem jön vissza, talán.
One less human to worry about.
Őt keresem.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. Imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
Utolsó lojalist.
I ain't got nothing better to do.
Akkor visszajöttek egy párat.
Pity.
De még az... Na szóval...
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Revelio.
Szóval csak ide kellett volna eljönni, nem is én lennék. Na is azok?
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Jó, Megpróbálok valami fúrót kéfélnek építeni.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit.
Na
Now
jó.
that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Of course. Hogwarts Valley. Megjöttünk. Nyilván akkor itt lesz még egy küldő, vagy nem tudom majd.
Can we please?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Agyé.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search.
Huh.
So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it.
Huh.
She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository.
De
Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war.
Huh.
I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Nagyszerű. New quest available. Ja nem. Na így repüljünk addig.
I hope Professor Fig...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spinwitches as soon as you can.
Több levél nem jön. Most ennek a következő challenge mi? The sky is the limit. Purchase the broom upgrade. Headmaster speaks. Search keeper trial. Elkészült a seprő upgrade.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
És ez a karácsony lett? Na csak. Szép.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Na, az a következő. Hát nem itt. Itt az utolsó régióba. Az még akkor egyelőre off. Itt meg kéne próbálni még egyszer, és utoljára, azért. De nyilván előbb-utóbb úgyis oda át kell menni majd. Akkor majd meg fogom csinálni szépen azt a upgrade-et. Mély repülést. Majd nézzük. Hát nem tudom.
Revelio. go.
How does that?
A student.
To get stupid. Seen the full body vine curse on all my colleagues. I know. Confront. Protect. Luck at killing us. Stupid.
You'll feel that tomorrow. You lost that.
Your poaching days are over.
Várjunk csak. Mutatná őket, nem? Egyébként még mindig magas fos. Kiálljon map chamber újfenn. Igen, most fog megnyílni a harmadik portré is, nem? És még egy majd lesz.
Welcome back.
Jó, vagy nem, az itt volt eddig is, csak meg nem adott challenge-et.
I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Ah.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
What are you up to now?
Ja. No de. Na csak. Ugyanilyen keci küldetés van itt már megint, bazd meg, de... Legyen. Megcsináljuk meg azt a mellékküldetés. Örülök neki.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Nice.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Hát. Szobra anyádat.
Such grace. Finesse.
Neki is leesett igazán. De még van esélyem nyerni.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Careful.
Absolutely. Don't count.
That's the spirit.
Nagyon szaros, nagyon.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio.
I'll remember that. Precisely as planned.
Egy is jó.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Precisely as planned.
Igazából mindegy miért gurítatok 10-est, és akkor is megnyerem.
Wow, you are good.
Nice.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
Hát... Gyakorlás.
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Akkor meg mindig lesz egy ebből a szarból. Aha. Nézzük csak. Hufflepuff. Egyik huborok bugos, egy kicsit a szomorú valamiért. Nézzük meg, hogy miért. A Wolf. Nem rossz, nem rossz.
The sheer nerve taking them down.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Was it what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Nagyszerű.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
Szerintem
The bells
megcsináltam.
back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Már csak kíváncsi vagyok valamire. Nyilvánvalóan beszélni kell Figgel. Azért hát, ha így is megadja.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends.
Ah.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Sebastiantól nem jön üzenet? Nos, van az a portré. Nyilván én vak vagyok.
Revelio.
Mindegy, nézzük csak. Az igen. Speaking of the outside Hogsmeade. Oké, nem. Igazából Hogsmeade-ből is mehetünk. Semmi bajom nem lesz tőle.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Még mindig szép karácsony.
Are you ready to put an end to it?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus, Filbert, Otto Dibble and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Most 3 taggal kell itt beszélni. Legyen. Igaz, mondjuk itt volt a 3 seprőből, de nem baj.
Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other 2 friends. Mrs. Rabe.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Nincs közel tudok jönni. Nem az. Mindegy, egy ilyen pincévég biztos, hogy lesz valahol. Úgyhogy egy láda hiányzik.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Vissza a meeting spothoz. Vedett egyet pofázni, geszi. Emlékszem, a Fallout New Vegasban van egy ilyen, nem is tudom, 40 perc, egyik DLC-ben ilyen 40 perces pofázásnál azért. Ez durva. Mert lehet, hogy egy órás is.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Ja, igen.
Ah, there you are.
Ja, kapjam be mi. Muszáj leszek gyalog menni.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Huh.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it.
Oh, yeah.
She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Erre voltak. Ja, ott vannak a lábnyomok tényleg.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Let's find their hideout. És én is talán itt lesz majd az egy ilyen cucc. Ha mondom. Pinyóba. Ami szerintem megint csak egy van.
There must be another way forward. hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Miért egy ilyen óriási pince van itt?
I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Elolázsót üveg van, ahogy látom.
Student would be arrogant enough to come in here.
Keep an eye out.
Ez csata lesz, én úgy látom. Szóval men. Mozsak. Közben nem is van, ez nem tud. Az ennyit óra kb. Így is jó.
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Olyan titkos bejárók is vannak itt. Nem vannak hát. Nagy nehezen.
Revelio.
De mindig látnak, hogy mi van. Véletlenül is kitört.
Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us what the Incendio! Tell me nothing. Boss will deal with her when he arrives. What's that? This is your first listening.
I'm just warming up.
Expulso!
Expelliarmus!
Hey, that's mine!
Most van neki felajánlottam.
Now you've gone too far.
És hol van az a láda? Innen jöttünk. Erre. Bingo. Végerővét poison.
He must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Wade. He will tell you what you need.
Over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Annyira volt vészes.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Nem jönnek visszafelé.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Na ja.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashfinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Na de itt volt a másik.
You can't imagine.
Victory you must.
Pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Okay.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
No, sir.
I'll let you know what I find.
Na de kérem. Nézzük ezt a trial-t mindjárt.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lord Gok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle, and I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lord Gok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Felfővet. Ez igen.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle.
Yeah.
You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Okay. Vagyok Professor Black.
Professor, a moment of your... Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student?
Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside. Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
The Godmaster approaching.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Headmaster, what could he want?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course
you
haven't. Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
What?
Something is very wrong.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Most beégették a csávót, na?
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
So, ez a küldetés is tetszik.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
No.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may,
I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Yeah.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that now.
Oh my God.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job
Let's
Scrope
go.
has done.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
No, that's true. It is do with the purity of blood.
Pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
I see.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Oh igen. Nyerni fogunk. Elmondok mindjárt hatással. Tudsznak meg.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Na jó, most már megint működnek a gyors utazási pontok. Ez is egy jó küldetés volt. Úgyhogy ahogy mondjam. Ja. Hol is van? Tropirom. Például.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Go to headmaster office.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Whisper the password.
toujours pure.
Ah. És most már mindig működni fog a lépcső.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Gyakorlatilag most lenne az. És most tudnánk hivatalosan följönni ide, ugyebár. No de.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Oh, ott a kép.
That must be the pedestal.
Ami beszél. Ugyanúgy, mint a Voldemortnak a naplója is.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Nina. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Sure. Mohl híjnak a történetet? Amúgy. És én is kontrollál, hogyha meglátnak, vagy mi. Keményen néz ki vele.
Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Mindenhol halál van, vagy mi?
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Nem tudok varázsolni se van meg.
Death.
Halál.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
That's dark more again.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Jó, de sokan vannak, Geci. Egy helyen van, vagy 10
That's where I
piros.
need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Ajajaj. Hát. Előfordul az ilyesmi.
This is my chance. Come and leave.
Az a jegyik, az visszajön.
I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Oh. Az vagy ez egyfolytában figyel, vagy nem. Visszavehetne igazán az a halálgeci. Ott van megint a nagy halál.
Nothing this way. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Hát. Kemény nagyon.
Revelio.
Reveliózni most már tudom.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Mysterious cloak, na csak.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Ez tényleg a halálra kiírják a történet, akkor megvan az láthatatlanná tévő köpeny. Akkor most már nem kell fosni ezektől a gyökerektől? Na, csak hogy jövök vissza. Jó, hogy ez itt kinyílt.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Na ja. Nem rossz, nem rossz. Azért nyilván, hogyha neki mennék, biztos meglátna az állat.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Itt van még egy dolog.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Ez a bodzapálta. Nem rossz. Onnan meg kéne a feltámadás köve. Most már tudom győzni a halált, vagy mi? Halálnál árnyékat. Csak. Nem, ezt addig ki is magammal vihetem. Ez kemény lenne nagyon. És néz ki, mint egy boss arena. Hát... igen. Jaj. Death troll. Négy percből csinálj meg ezt a csatát. Softkiss. Mondjának, még nincs vége. Nagyszerű. Elment az atyakér, jó van. Vagy nyilván megtalálkozunk vele úgyis. Itt a következő tárgy.
Stone. This must be for me.
A feltámadás köve.
You are far from finished.
I can't believe she's dead. Dear sweet Neve.
Huh.
We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
És ott a következő merengő, ha jól látom.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Nézzük csak. Jó. És akkor az bele.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
And yeah. Nem semmi. Na de kérem. Átvetés mondjuk. Eddig a 3 challenge közül, vagy a 2 challenge közül, amit megcsináltunk, így mondjam. Nem, ez volt a harmadik. Nekem ez tetszett a legjobban. Na de.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
No, yeah.
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Oh.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Nagyszerű. De halóvét híró. Trófea kész. Na, gyakorlatilag most fejt van minden egy ilyen keeper.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Aha. Az jó. History of Magic Class, vagy mi? Bombarda kell hozzá. És ez hol is van? Ja, most már sajnos át kell menni oda, szóval lassan azt fogom mondani, hogy hajrá. Bár ugyanakkor vannak itt csak questek, nem? Egy biztos van. The Unique Unicorn. Aha. Azt nagyon jó lesz. Phoenix Rising. Legfőbb kérdés, hogy hol van. De egyébként jó. History of Magic class. Astronomy wing. Speak with Dig. Ja, hülye vagyok. Akkor a Secret Room-ba leszem. De bizony.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the Poacher Pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Fine. Hogy mondjam. History of Magic class. Karácsony van még.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
Now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Huh.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious.
Revelio.
Find him on display here in the bell tower.
Sir Scagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged. These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby. Rumour had it, she was demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm. She was never...
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment.
Uh-huh.
Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower.
Nézzük csak. Jó, van egy viszont akkor meg lesz összes Oxfordos page. Nem szóltam.
Loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Athbuttle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks.
On another adventure, are we?
His fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by slaying bloodthirsty dragons, rather in training yard warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike.
Revelio.
I encourage everyone to make the waving statue's acquaintance. Our students often complain about the many staircases at Hogwarts, but they never...
This is a centuries-old library. Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People have always loved their pets. I find that comforting.
Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
Oh yes, Sir Athbuttle, or rather the statue of Sir Athbuttle. It can be found amongst the other statues of knights. It's easy to identify, as it's been enchanted to wave at those who take the time to seek it out.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Gyakorlóak szobrot kell keresni.
Hogwarts founders could never have achieved such architecture.
This unassuming smudge is rumored to be the location of the very first successful use of Bombarda. I suppose successful in development.
Revelio.
Nem tudom, lefelé mutat pedig.
Revelio.
Ott van egy láda is egyébként.
There's nothing quite so magical as history. Rusty, immutable history. In all the centuries that Hogwarts has existed, not once has it collapsed.
Revelio.
Bingo. Végigjátszás. Na, így viszont már van összes Hogwarts papír. Még van 5 darab kívül valahol. Én nem hisz, onnan meg fogom őket találni. Death Darkmonger. Beast. Lenyomjuk.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Nagyszerű, de jó unalmas küldő volt.
History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least...
Na szóval...
to say that.
Hogsmeade-ben is volt egy küldetés. És egy pillanat és jövök.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
itt is volnék. Aztán itt beszélni kell valakivel a téren.
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear
Legkésőbb
friend
egyik
Hazel.
toljuk, aztán
She's in
folytköz.
trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious.
Remember them the bogus
The last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her by her
Unicorn denben van, mi meglepő. Ezeket eléggé trükkös elkapni sajnos.
Need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. Trouble. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
De hely vagyok. Főköldre akartam menni, ez még kurva messze van. Innen szereztem meg a két unicornt. Hoppá!
What do you think you're doing? Twasn't nothing. Enjoy stealing immigrants, do you?
Ennyi.
Hazel must be here somewhere. Revelio. Come on, Hazel.
Fehér lesz az.
Leviosa.
Ez kb. Vagy 5-ször kell kockázni neki, hogy jó legyen. Ennyi.
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
Véletlenül raktam egy ilyen cuccost. Na de még vezetőket csinálunk el, még szükségszabályába. És azonosítjuk ezeket a cuccokat. Hát volt közötte jó is. Hát. Lehet rá azért malószlépet is termesztettem, de nem baj. Hát. Meg pont fordítva. Igen.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Sincs elég hely. Na de majd leadjuk akkor azt csá.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Madam Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
The Minister's magic didn't get where... Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Nagyszerű. Hát. Igazából kapják be. Ez van mindent.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I'm simply saying I thought the owl...
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Na szóval. Phoenix Rising. Igazából, ja. Akkor eszembe jöhet az a rész, hogy átmegyünk oda Porezdára, vagy nem is tudom milyen kozdva. Wow. És szó szép bag.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Igen, mert bejöttél, de megnyitni egyet már.
Hello? Not quite. Was that that was meant for me.
Csak azok onnan jöttünk, és ez egy ilyen Alagút.
You won't be able to stop This will not be another setback like Feldcroft. Hold true to our plan.
Igen.
You're the one who released me.
Hoppá, most is van.
Easily diverted. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Na de, ez meg is fény. Wow. De nem jött el a tél? Vagy mi történt? Meg baronok is vannak itt. Láttam ám.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Undefined item. Mindegy, azt mondom, hogyha itt vannak lufik, akkor kezdjünk velük. Valamilyen nincsen cél. Meg itt is lesz minden is. Többek között egy Merlin
Let's see
találja.
what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
Hol van még?
Confringo! Merlin himself would be proud.
Ennyi.
Revelio.
Jaj, akkor erre is van még. Hopp, ott egy troll. Megjött egy barlang.
That's that. Settled.
Nagyszerű.
How nice to see you, my young
Tomb
friend.
of Treachery. Egy collection chest van benne. Search for the key, ez valami küldetés. Az ember, hogyha már itt vagyunk, akkor jobb cuccokat ad, de továbbra is csak szarokat. Ó.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo! Cursed fiends. Brilliant. The first piece of the puzzle.
Nagyon több kéket kell ragasgatni.
Must be something around here I can climb on. Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Hát.
Lumos. Accio. One down, two to go.
Visszament a helyre a leckettől függetlenül. Vissza.
Why is this door locked? Lumos. Lumos. Success. Revelio. Inferior. Yet they protect it.
Oh, you're so
Stupid charge. Let's hope you stay there this time. Revelio.
Fogadjunk, hogy lesz itt egy lába.
Confringo.
Ahogy valami.
Revelio.
Vagy nyilván később lesz valami, nem? Azt se tudja. Úgyhogy ezt a barlangot kell felfedezni. Nem nyilvánvalóan egy másikat.
Revelio.
Szóval innen kifelé.
Revelio.
Mi is volt trollnak a lérje? River troll.
Confringo. Depulso. Revelio.
Fejlődések voltam. Még egy mellint rájel. Mooncarveden. Short egy boss.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Hogy Feldcroft majd később.
Revelio.
Most egy két felfedelés van. Innen jöttem volna le.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Felkelvás. Hoppá.
Revelio.
Na.
Revelio.
Okay. De majd vagyunk. Csináljuk meg ezt a trialt. Egy fákja. Az ahol a többi. Van még egy.
His Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Aha. Nézzük csak meg.
Revelio.
Csak egy boss is van. Ám egyébként.
You're a little sod.
Megjött egy küldetés is.
One in potato.
I quit now.
Keep on your falling the spot.
Afraid to take a hit here. I'll take your pocket. No. Should I address you? Master has studied your armors, haven't you? Avoiding our problem.
Stupid. Revelio.
Nem az a rára Hoppá!
Trouble brewing when I'm without my friends. Revelio. Trafficus Totalis.
Stay on the Morgan.
You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Ennek is ott. Tehát, hogy az Imperium is kellett volna. Például.
How unfortunate for you.
Nagyszerű. Csak elfogynak most már a rohadékok. Na de, Near Feldcroft.
Wonder who lives here.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Huh.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. Anne will only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl.
Nagyszerű.
See you soon.
Na, de eddig szépen megcsinálhatjuk ezt is. Ha úgy van, és már közel van, nagyon pedig a Phoenix Rising. hogy a csávukám hívna. Itt már nincsen trouble. Maximum egy valaki túlélte. Lehet trouble. Azon kívül kapja meg. Itt van új fent a vasút.
Lumos.
Még egy mindig van valahol mi.
Himself will be proud. Revelio.
Pókoknak van itt a területe. Na és erre mi van? Van egy olyan pont. Niflerden. Phoenix Mountain Cave.
Revelio.
Nekem akarna?
Don't try that expelliarmus nonsense on me.
Majd aztán egy hülyeség volt.
Goblin it. We had plans for that hypocrite.
Revelio.
Micsoda.
I've always said that travel.
Phoenix Mountain Cave. Ez kell nekünk.
A blockade. Hogwarts poachers are already here. Revelio.
Nem is néztem, hogy hány láda van. Ez fájni fog olyan?
Revelio.
Maradjunk csak.
Revelio. Could the Phoenix be in there? Confringo.
És én eljöttem onnan, nem?
Revelio.
Tehát nem éppen. Vagy de. De sokat lerövidítettem magamnak. Felugrottam-e? Vale.
Where's that goblin? Oh, it's actually quite beautiful. You first. That stupid one.
You're a hypocrite, thief. Slippery little breaker. You'll have to fight him. Get him.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
More
poachers. How many are there?
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Oh, you there? I think I heard you.
Revelio.
Stop right there! Or I'll make you stop!
You're not going to...
Mit változtattam itt?
The Phoenix. It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Na jó. Csak egy útot kéne találni oda.
Revelio.
Szóval, hogy itt valahol fel lehet menni pedig. Eltűnt létre jó reggelt.
Aloha Mora.
Level 3-as lop. Ugyan már. Szemét volt mögötte.
Revelio. There it is again. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
También que se
Eight legs is simply too many. Revelio.
Well, it isn't a little hypocrite.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
That was for highway. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio. Confringo.
Szóval volt itt még egy ilyen lába.
Revelio. Hello. I'm here to help. Let's get you back to the room.
I think from a ship.
It's going to be pleased. This looks intriguing.
Mondjuk akkor más is meg lehet csinálni, mondjuk. Legyen az akárhol is, az itt. Csak.
Revelio.
Wszystko moje.
Confringo. Reparo.
Azt akartam.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hogy kell csinálni, hogy megnyerjük?
Wingardium Leviosa. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Incendio. Revelio.
Mindig kapja be.
Should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
Huh.
My heavens.
There we go.
What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
What's that? Phoenix-tól. Lehet van az új. Szép. Várjunk csak. Most már nincs át. Nagyszerű. Na, ide eljövünk. Azt átmentünk egyet.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
People which marks the spot. Na köszönjük, itt voltatok. Nem tudom, lehet, hogy ma még folyt köv, de lehet, hogy holnap. Na mindegy, addig sziasztok.